Hi all, we are going to be doing shoulders today. Range of motion and tests for impingement, tendinitis, rotator cuff tear, labral tear, instability of GH joint, and bursitis.
Test your shoulders, yeah? Okay. Okay. So let's test your shoulders range of motion. So what I want you to do is go on this wall right here. And then we're going to go ahead and have you go like this. And touch the back of your hands to each other. Oh yeah, you're flexible. Okay. Now let's go ahead and have you turn to the side and do flexion all the way. And then actually touch the back of your hands too. Okay, cool. You got it right there. All right. And now let's do extension. Just have your arm back as far as you can go. All right. Is that as far as you can go? Yeah. Okay. So that's about like 60 degrees. It's a little under. I think it's like 45-ish. That's okay. And then it's because you have tight pecs. Yeah. And then let's go and have you do, we're going to do internal rotation. So go ahead and have your arms like this. And then we're going to look at you. Okay. So we're going to look like that. Up all the way. Actually, you can have your back to the wall. Yeah, you're good. Thanks. Alright, and then just go ahead and go like this. Okay, so that is about 180 degrees. Oh, no, it's a little less. So this is from that area. So this is internal rotation. So yeah, you're supposed to be a little bit less on your right than your left, but I'm going to check to make sure. Yeah, you're supposed to be at 70 degrees. 70, yeah. Less than 90, so you're doing good. It's still good. Let's see it again. Up, and then go like this as far as you can. Yeah, so there's like, so it's right here and there. Yeah. Because compared to neutral introduction, and then you go, and then let's have you put it up, and then back. And then push off from the wall. Wait, actually, can you step out from the wall? Just so we can see better? Okay, cool. And then let's have you turn to the side, and then go back. 70 degrees from up, kind of up like this. And then if you're bringing it down, I mean, even if you go down, that's 90. So, okay, so it's 90 here. And then you were externally back, so you had like 110 degrees about right there in external rotation. And then you have about 70 degrees right here in internal rotation. That's normal. And then we're just going to palpate your shoulders. Anything with that? No. Cool. Okay. Nothing here? Alright, good. So there's no injury recent or anything like that. Now let's go ahead and start with our impingement test, okay? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and, I'm going to get behind you and I'm going to go ahead and use the empty can test. Okay. So you're just going to have your shoulder in 30 degrees. Oh, I'll do it for you. So you're going to have your shoulder, your arm in the scapular plane. So your scapula actually points a little this way. So you're just going to have it like this direction. Okay, cool. And then, sorry. So now you're just going to, I'm gonna push down on your hand. Don't let me drop it. Okay, great. Now I'm gonna have you empty your can, like you're holding a can. And now I'm gonna push down. Does it hurt? No. No pain? Okay, great. And now, let's do the other arm. Okay. So right here, good. And I'm gonna push down on your arm. Don't let me drop it. Anything? Okay. Now empty, like you're emptying a can. Anything? Okay, great. That was an empty can. That would mean you had a supraspinatus tendon impingement right in there if you did. Now let's have you do the aptly scratch test. So what we want you to do, Bailey, is you're gonna put your hand like this and try to touch your upper scapula on the opposite side. So it'll be right here. Can you touch this spot right here? Good, now do that with the other arm. Good, that's good. Now I want you to take your hand and try to touch the bottom corner of your opposite scapula. All right, with standing straight though. So it's right here. Gee, that's high up there. Okay, so you need a little work. That right there is your internal rotator cuff muscle that you just contracted, and it stretched your external rotators. Now let's do it on the other arm. Try to touch your opposite bottom scapula. Right here. Is that pretty high? Is that all you can go?
Yeah.
Okay. So your internal rotator cuff muscles are tight. And you can't really reach that far. And then also your external rotators could be tight as well, preventing you from doing it. Yeah, so that could mean an impingement of your supraspinatus tendon right there, because it could be also shortened and tight.
Yeah.
But let's do the Hawkins Kennedy test. So I'm just gonna put your arm right here in front, like this, like you're holding a hawk. I'm gonna just touch you right here, and I'm gonna push it down. Don't let me. Any pain?
No.
Okay. Now let's do the other arm. Any pain?
No.
Oh, okay, good. You're strong. Your shoulders are good. Okay, so it's not an impingement. That's awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and do the near impingement sign. So I want you to go ahead and just put your arm straight and near to your face. Any pain with that?
No.
Okay, that's good. Because this one, and then do the other arm. Do you have any pain?
No.
Okay. Do you always move your head to that side though?
No.
Let's see, do it again. Oh, okay, no you didn't.
No,
Okay, good. Yeah, so that one's just a passive one. And then the tendinitis, bicipital tendon, that can happen. So we're going to do for bicipital tendinitis, you don't have an impingement of your rotator cuff. So now we're going to go see if you have a tendinitis of your biceps tendon. So now we're going to do speed test. I'm going to palpate. Oh, let's go ahead and have you face this way, yeah? Because now they're going to be straight up. Ooh, right there, perfect. And then, do you think I have a good view here?
I think so.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I'm going to palpate your bicipital tendon. Make a biceps. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be right in here, okay? So I'm going to take my 2 fingers, now go ahead and relax. Okay, now I'm going to do speeds test. So you're just going to have your hand like this. And I'm going to go ahead and push down while I press palpate here. Go ahead and bring your arm up to 45 degrees, right like that. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to push down. Anything with that? Okay, good. Now I'm going to do here, take a biceps. Right here. Wait, go ahead and relax. Do some really strong shoulders, baby. Yeah. Okay, 45 degrees. It's like you're going at a speed of 45 and keep it there. And I'm going to push down. Anything?
No.
Okay, cool. So you don't have bicipital tendinitis, but we could do another one too. Have your hand like this. And then for this one, I'm just going to stabilize my elbow with one hand. And the other hand, I'm going to palpate your biceps tendon. Which is right here. Anything? Okay. Anything? Okay, cool. No. So that one was Lippmann's test. Gilchrist test, we didn't do this, but I can have you put a weight in your hand, and then you're just going to lift your arm. You're going to lift your arm overhead, and then you're going to hold a 5 to 7 pound weight while you do it, and then you're going to rotate the shoulder externally and lower the arm slowly to the side.
Okay.
And then it requires the use of a weight. So if there's pain or discomfort in the bicipital groove, the same region right here, then you could have a biceps tendon out of the bicipital groove, which means it just like popped out. Yeah, out of place. So we'll have you carry a weight. So you're going to carry like a 5 pound weight or something. All right, we'll have you carry this.
Okay.
Because you're strong. Is this too heavy for you?
No.
Okay. Lift your hand, your arm overhead.
This side?
Yeah. Wow. Okay, a little bit lower though. Sorry, it just said overhead. Just right there, right there. Overhead. Okay, now externally rotate it. Does it hurt?
No.
Okay, good. Sorry, I'm not trying to injure you. Sorry. Okay. And then go ahead and lift it overhead and externally rotate it. Anything?
No.
Okay, cool. Awesome. You're healthy. Shoulders are good. And we're going to do the bursitis test. Okay. I'm going to sit behind you and I'm going to palpate your acromion. So we follow the clavicle right here. So you can feel the bony prominence. You just follow it up, along, right here. This is the, where it ends right here. And this is the acromion right here. So you get the clavicle goes right here. So there's a little curve right here. And then here's the acromion process. And I'm just going to press under. Here is a little bursa. Let me know if you feel any pain, okay? Anything?
No.
Okay, cool. Now what I want you to do is if you did have pain, let's have you raise your arm.
This way?
Yeah. Actually, abduct your arm to the fullest. Yeah. And then anything?
No.
Okay. So yeah, you don't have, so you wouldn't have bursitis, that's for sure, because it would be irritated under that tendon that's constantly friction with the acromion. And then let's have you press down right, palpate your clavicle, it's going across right here. Here's the acromion at the top right here. This is where underneath it, the supraspinatus tendon is moving and there's a bursa. And every time you lift your arm up or you externally rotate it, it's like going under there. Snap. So that bursa keeps it hydrated. So I'm just going to put my fingers in here. Anything?
No.
Okay, now lift your arm up. Anything?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, your shoulders are actually really strong, so it's hard to get them there a little bit. But you don't have bursitis, sorry. I'm worried that would be pretty painful. That was Dahlgren's test that we did right there. Yeah, because you press under it, you squeeze, and then you lift it, and then that would relieve it if you did it after you. Yeah. Now we're going to do some instability of the shoulder test. Okay. This is what rehab would be really good for physiotherapy, yeah? Okay. So what we're going to do is the anterior glenohumeral femoral joint. So I'm going to have you face up on the table. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push down on your shoulder and see if you have any pain, okay? Okay. Alright. It's a different picture though. It's different from what I remember. Okay, so let me know if you have any pain or discomfort, okay? Okay. Anterior glenohumeral fluid. Okay. So I'm just going in here. I'm going to take my thumb right here, and I'm going to dig it into your shoulder, and I'm going to try to take the head of your humerus while I'm distracting it, pulling it out of its socket tightly. Not too tightly, I'm not trying to actually dislocate it. But right here at the acromion, right below it, that's where the glenohumeral head and neck is right here. As it's into that labral. I'm going to take my thumb right here, and I'm trying to push it to see if it's dislocated. Anything? Okay, cool. You don't have an anterior glenohumeral instability on the left. Let's try the right, okay? So I'm still going to distract. And I'm going to go right underneath this part right here. You can also just abduct and feel the bone from here. Anything? Okay, cool. You don't have an anterior G. Instabilities for there. Alright, now we're going to have you sit up. And then just face out, well, right there, thank you. And I'm going to get by you, and I want you to push your arm like this. Okay. And then we're going to do the anterior apprehension test. So for this, I'm going to go ahead, and I'm supposed to be behind you, but I would just push down, and then rotate down. Anything?
Maybe like a little bit like right here.
Oh, really?
Like just a smidge.
Let me get behind you then and see. Hold on. Okay, so I'm just right here on your shoulder because I'm just trying to see if you have glenohumeral instability. So I'm right here on the head. And up here. I'm going to stabilize the shoulder right here. And I'm on the head of the humerus. I'm just going to rotate it back. Nothing?
Yeah, no, nothing.
Okay, I probably was just pressing on you too hard. Okay, let's try this side now, okay? Cool. I'm just on your scapula so that I'm stabilizing it so that I can push your humeral head out of the socket. Anything? That's about right. Anything? Okay, good. So you don't have, that was the anterior apprehension test. You don't have an anterior instability going on. Now we're going to do the prone. Yeah, we don't really have to do the prone. Let's do the Andrews one, yeah? Okay. That's also for anterior. But let's go ahead and do the prone anterior instability test. So we'll have you face down. Hello. And then I'm going to grab your forearm and I'm going to abduct your arm to 90 degrees with the elbow flexed to 90. I'm going to place your hand over the humeral head. I'm placing my hand on your hand and I'm pushing it forward. Okay. Let me know if you have any pain, okay? Okay. So it's 90 degrees like this. I got you right. So right here's the humeral head. I'm going to put my hand on it and I'm going to push it forward. Anything? No. Okay, good. Now let's try the other side. Alright, cool. So I'm going to abduct it and go on right here. So I'm going to do your head. I'm just going to push it. Anything? No. Okay, cool. Now let's have you face up. And now we're going to do Andrews, which I'm just going to get behind you. Hi, chompers. And my placement right here is going to be on your shoulder, not your lingual humeral. Wait, it is going to be the humeral head. And I'm going to push it anterior, okay? Okay. So I am stimulating your shoulder. So I'm just going to go like this. And I'm just holding your, I'm going to go right here. On the humeral head. So we're going to go right here, lift it up. Here's the bone component right here. On your humeral head. I'm going to just put it to 90 degrees. It looks like she's got it in this though. Alright, let's try it that way. Nothing? Nothing? Okay, cool. Yeah, so it says abduct shoulder to 130 degrees and externally rotate it to 90 degrees. Yeah, the picture doesn't match it. So we're good again. Okay. So it's 130 degrees right here. I got your bone, the prone right here, and then the humerus right here. It's abducted at 30 now. Externally rotate to 90. How's that? That's fine. Anything? Okay. Good. Let's do the other one. This is Andrews. 130 degrees. And I'm going to go ahead and sorry. And then here we go. Here's your accompany right here. Here's the head of your movement. And then we're going to rotate your arm. Anything? Okay, cool. No anterior labral tear. Alright, good on humeral joint instability. Yeah, that's really good. Yep. Rockwood test, we never did this one, but it looks interesting. It looks sort of like Ken's jerks test. Let's do the road test. Let's have you face that wall right there. This one? And it's also for anterior instability. Because people get the slap lesion, which, oh, you're going to be seated up, sorry. A lot of people get slap lesions, which is superior labral, anterior, posterior, anterior to posterior. But that wouldn't be anterior. It's not an anterior. Oh, poor baby, she's so cute. Okay, so we're going to have you put your hand on your head. I'm going to take your elbow, and I'm going to just push onto your shoulder, your humeral head anteriorly, and I'm going to extend your arm. Okay. So. Anything? No. Okay, cool. Now let's do the other one. And I'm just going to on your humeral head, right here, right where the acromion is right here. I got it right here. And I'm just going to extend your arm back and push this into rows. Anything? Okay, cool. Good. Now we're going to do the fulcrum test. Okay. It's very similar to Andrew's, but we're going to we're going to abduct your arm to 90 degrees, place your hand on your glenohumeral joint, and externally rotate your arm over the hand. Okay. It looks just like Andrew's though, but it's just abducted more on Andrew's, so cool. All right, let's have you face up and we're gonna do the fulcrum test. Yeah, fulcrum is less intense than Andrew because it's only abducted right here, and I'm gonna just push. I'm gonna externally rotate your arm while I push up. Anything? Okay. And then same on this side. Right on the humeral head, abducted to 90, and external rotate. Anything? Nope. Alright, cool. So that was fulcrum test. So far, you've got like a few, like at least 5 anterior instability tests that are negative. But we'll just run through them. And then let's have you sit up and face that wall. Okay. Okay. Let's have you touch your opposite shoulder. And then lift your shoulder. Good. Now do the other one. You lift it really high.
Really?
Yeah. Is it injured? Okay. Okay, now do the other one. I don't know why that is. Yeah, it looks like you're using your upper traps instead of your rotator cuff muscle. Can you abduct it? Put your arm at your side. Now abduct. Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, good. So you don't have a supraspinatus injury, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to have you face up. We're going to do a posterior glenohumeral instability test.
Okay.
It's called the posterior apprehension test. And this one's pretty simple. So I'm just going to have you, I'm going to put your arm like this. It's going to be right across from you. Just like that. And I'm just going to press down on your shoulder while I forward flex and internally rotate shoulder and apply posterior pressure on the elbow. Okay, so I'll just have you do this. I'm just going to support your shoulder. Oh, relax it, relax it. How is it? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you feel anything in your labor?
No.
Okay, cool. Now let's do the other one. Sorry, baby. Okay, so I'm going to hold you like this, right on the shoulder, and then I'm just going to drop your arm, Anything? Alright, cool. No posterior instability. Let's go ahead, and the next one you're going to be, for the Norwood stress test, I'm going to go ahead and crank your shoulder and pull it across your head, okay?
Okay.
Norwood stress test. So we'll start with the left since I'm on the side. I'm just going to support you right here, and I'm going to have you relax your arm. And I'm going to pull it across. Anything? Okay, so there's no posterior instability of your labral joint on that side. Now let's go ahead and have it. Good. I'm going to support your shoulder. Oh. Sorry. Anything? Okay, cool. You're pretty strong. But you didn't even have any complaints of shoulder pain, so that's normal. All right, and then we're gonna do the push-pull test. We never did this before. So for this one, okay, it's called something else, and we did it seated, but we can go ahead and do it. This one, I'm gonna forward flex 30 degrees near the humeral head, pull up on the wrist, and push down on the arm. Okay. All right. All right. Right here, I'm gonna grab it with the wrist. I'm gonna push down on the arm, right here, and up on the wrist. Anything? Okay, cool. We'll do the same thing here. I'm gonna push down on the arm and up on the wrist. Anything? Okay. That was the push-pull test. And that one is for posterior instability, posterior drawer. So it's a labral tear. rotator cuff stress out. It could be dislocated shoulder posteriorly, also if it's a glenohumeral joint instability posteriorly. Multi-directional shoulder instability. Let's have you sit and face that wall, please. All right, and I'm just gonna put this arm on my shoulder. I'm gonna sit next to you. I'm just gonna put my 2 fingers on top of each other. Right here, go down. Anything? Nope. Okay, cool. Thank you. And then right here. Thank you. Anything? Alright, cool. Okay, and that one would be multi-directional because it would mean like you had something going down. Maybe it like slipped or something. Right there on the labrum. Because you have a cushioned jelly.
Yeah.
Much like the meniscus that's in your glenohumeral socket of your scapula, which isn't that round, it's hollow.
Yeah.
So then that little jelly pulls that head in there like a section. And when it's cracked a little bit, it just makes everything unstable. And other muscles have to compensate, and then they come in other injuries. And that's when we had this. Alright, now let's go to the slap lesion and labral tear. Oh, like this one, the sulcus sign. Go ahead and hold your head like this, and I'm just gonna pull your hand down, okay? Keep your hand up. If you had a sulcus center here, that means you had like a ACL tear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to your coracoid and trapezoid ligament of the acromioclavicular ligament. Right around the where the supraspinatus goes through. It's held together, the acromion process, to the clavicle by a ligament.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them that make it up, and if it's completely ruptured, you'll have a piano sign, the gap right here. So I'll just hold it right here, and I'm going to push down. Okay, I don't let, actually, hold on. I hold at the wrist, push down. Okay. No, you don't have anything. That's good. So you don't have a sulcus sign, so that means you don't have an ACL rupture. It also means you don't have a rotator cuff instability. So the labral tears, it explains what the labrum is, that long thing. And then your glenohumeral head goes in there, but it's not really fully like enough for a socket like this hip joint.
Yeah.
So we got the active compression test, which is O'Brien's. You're just gonna put your hand in front of you like this, and I'm just gonna hold down on your hand. You're gonna have it thumb up, and it's going to be, yeah, just, actually I think this one's supposed to be across your body. Yeah, and then I'm gonna just push down. Anything? Okay, now thumb down. Anything? Okay, that would be an active compression test of your shoulder, and that would be externally rotated. So with this one, you're standard seated. You're gonna have your forward flex shoulder 90 degrees. You're gonna abduct the shoulder 15 degrees past midline, right here. Abduct. Okay, so it is outward. And then you're gonna internally rotate the shoulder, thumbs down, place a hand on it. Then you're going to repeat up. Positive test is when there's deep pain in the shoulder, and it is with internal rotation that's relieved whenever thumb is up. Downward. Up. Yeah. So up is pain, downward is relief, because it shortens the acromion.
Yeah.
And it's the external rotators of the shoulder. So actually, let's do it the right way. So you're gonna have thumb up. I'm gonna just brace right here. Anything? And now thumb down. Anything? Yeah. She's so cute. Okay, now look, right here. Yeah, good. Okay, so I'm gonna brace right here. Anything?
No.
Thumb down. Anything? Okay. It's a little weak. Are you just getting tired?
No.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
I'm just weak.
And then the clunk test, that would probably provoke your shoulder, but it's very similar to Andrew's and the anterior, Andrew's and the fulcrum test, but we can go ahead and do it. It is basically, I'm going to have you face up, and I'm going to put your arm like this, and I'm going to creep.
Okay.
And see if I hear a clunk.
Okay.
It's very similar to the creep test. All right. And I'm gonna hold you again on the shoulder here. And I'm gonna lift your arm up. Anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool.
Did you hear anything?
Nope, I didn't hear a clunk. Good girl.
Maybe it's venture.
All right, and I'm gonna hold you right here. I'm gonna lift up a little bit head. Anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I don't hear a clunk either. All right, so the next one we're gonna have you sit up. Thank you. And then you're just going to put your fingers on your thighs and thumb on your back, just like that. Good. All right. And then with this one, I'm going to just press into your. I'm going to hold right here. I'm going to just pinch right here, and then try to push it forward. Anything?
Nope.
Okay, cool. And now I'm going to do the same right here. I'm going to press right here, and then try to. Anything? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just trying to pinch right here so to see if there's any kind of injury so that it would prevent your shoulder from going forward. I say anterior slide test. Yeah. So let me do it like how we're going to go. So I have it right there, and then I would pull your arm back, and then I would. Anything?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do it with that. Okay, cool. And then let's do this side. I'm just gonna pull this towards me, okay? Anything? Alright, cool. Awesome. Alright, now we're gonna do the rotator cuff instead. That was an anterior slide test. So I'm trying to actually just take this and slide it forward. It seems like it moves really easily. And then it would be, on that last one we did, if there's a pop or a crack, then that is an anterior superior aspect of shoulder, superior anterior tear and glenoid labral, which is actually where the supraspinatus tendon attaches, and the biceps tendon. Okay, rotator cuff instability. For this one's called drop arm. So just put your arm up, and then I'm just going to push down on it. Yeah, actually, and then I think you just passively drop your arm. Okay, lift your arm up. Now drop your arm. Say it's your side. Good. Now lift the other one up. And drop your arm slowly to the side. Great. That was the drop arm test. So if you weren't able to do that, or it just dropped, or it was like wobbling and stuff, that means you have like a rotator cuff tear of your supraspinatus, most likely. Supraspinatus test. For this one, I'm going to add pressure though, okay?
Okay.
It's much like the other one. You're going to sit, abduct to 90 degrees your arm. Go ahead and do that. Good. Now I'm going to grasp your arm and press down against resistance. Anything?
No.
Now internally rotate your shoulder so the thumb face downward. Press down on the arm against resistance. Anything?
No.
Okay, good. Now let's do the other one. Anything?
No.
Now press. Go down? Yeah, good. Okay, great. So you don't have anything? If you did, that was a supraspinatus test, and it means that you had a supraspinatus muscle and tendon weakness or pain. Could be neuropathy as well. And then the biceps tendon instability. For this one, you're just going to flex your bicep, and then it's called your Gossens. Your Gossens is like this. So it's like, you go like this, and then I'm just going to feel right here. Anything? No. Okay, cool. Flex 90, elbow with one hand, opposite patient's wrist, patient extremely rotate the shoulders. Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't do that, but I'm going to grab you at the elbow, go ahead and do this, and then try to go into me like that. And the idea is that you're like supinating and then using your biceps muscle. And you're supinating. Okay, good. Alright, same here. I'm just going to grab right here, have your thumb up, and then try to go like this against my resistance. Anything?
No.
And you feel right there? Okay, good. Awesome. So that one would have said you had a biceps tendon instability, which is right below your supraspinatus tendon. Alright. Which is right there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And then your supraspinatus tendon is like
Yeah.
right there. So Okay. And then this odd sound is negative. Go ahead and push your arm like this. Okay. And now I'm going to get behind you on the biceps right here. The biceps tendon. Make it bicep muscle. Squeeze your biceps muscle. Okay. Now relax it. Squeeze. Yeah, you're good. So there's no pain. If you had positive sign would be not contracting and not palpable. Would be a rupture of the long head of the biceps tendon. Yeah. And then the transverse humeral ligament test. I'm going to go ahead and palpate that same bicipital tendon area, and then I'm going to abduct your shoulder 90 degrees and internally rotate it with the other hand. Okay. So right here, 90 degrees. Flex your bicep ring. Okay, relax it. Right here. Okay. Now I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to internally rotate. And it says, oh, okay, and internally rotate. Okay, I'm internally rotating. Okay, I don't hear any popping or clicking, so that's good. Okay, now up here, right here. Flex your bicep? Yeah, right here. Can you go and relax? You feel that? Yeah. That's your biceps tendon. That's healthy. Yeah, it shows you the big bursa around the shoulder. Oh. It lubricates all of the shoulder joint, and all the tendons that wrap around it. Okay, thoracic outlet center, that's a whole other thing. That's another thing. But let's go into some rehab exercises, okay? Okay. Cool. So we'll do that, and then we'll start the massage, okay? Okay. Let's say that you did have a rotator cuff injury or a labral tear, and you want, like, you had a shoulder instability. You would have to do these rehab exercises, okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and put the glasses on, and we're gonna get close to the wall again, okay? So we're gonna do some things that are going to require this phone roller and this one. Okay. But first we're going to do the wall crawls. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to just stand on the wall, and then let's say you didn't get full abduction, and you had a supraspinatus tear, and it was weak, and you just got it done, and you had to work up to shoulder abduction. You would do these wall crawls. You would do, start out a few, as much as you can, to get into full shoulder abduction. Okay, want to do it? So just crawl? 10 times. And then do it all the way up so you get shoulder abduction. So you'll have to step up close to the wall. Good. Now do it 10 more times. Do I start further and I walk with it? Yeah. Okay. And then as you walk up, you get closer. I see. How is that? That's fine. Okay, that one's actually healthy. So let's have you do the other shoulder, and you'll face this way. Same thing, good. This is gonna work on shoulder abduction. Nice. And then back down, let's do it another time. One more time. Awesome, thanks Bailey. Good. Now let's work on flexion. For flexion, same wall crawl, and you'll just get really close to the wall like this. Oh, okay. And then you'll do that a few times on each side. So you get to 180 degrees. Good. And do it with that arm again. Does it hurt? No. Okay, good. Awesome. All right. Now let's go ahead and have you do the other one. Okay. Good. Now back down again. And another time. Great. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to do the scapular wall clock, okay? Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your foam roller on the wall, and you're just going to, basically you could do it with one, or actually what you could do with flexion, do this. you could do it with one arm, and you'll just roll it up to the wall, but you'll have to face it, and you roll it back, and you're controlling it so that it's in a line. It's even difficult to do. And you're just gonna go like that a few times. Do it on both shoulders so that you can get it into full flexion, okay?
Okay.
And then you're gonna do it in shoulder abduction.
Okay.
And then you're controlling it the whole time, okay? Thank you. A couple times each arm. Flexion and then abduction. Good. And this is just mobilization for your shoulder. It's similar to a wall crawl, but it's just,
A little different.
yeah, it's just using a foam roller. Oh, good. Now do the abduction since you're already on that arm. Good. Good. And that's going to give your shoulder strength, and it mobilizes all that synovial fluid too around all of your shoulder tendons that wrap around your glenohumeral head and neck and your shoulder. They cross your scapula, your acromion process, clavicle, humerus, labrum, bursa. Okay, great. Now let's do the other arm. Same. Perfect. Awesome. And then abduction. Good. They're cute nails. Love them.
Thanks, Auntie.
I'm gonna have to look at your Christmas tree too.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it last time.
You didn't?
Oh, I didn't
I
see
thought
it
you
last
saw
time.
it.
Okay, and then one more time. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the scapular wall. I think it's called the scapular wall hug first. So what we do is we do like this with the foam roller. Oh, actually we start out a little bit different. You're gonna be next to the wall like this, and your foot next to it, and then you're just going to pop out. Sorry. And then do it on the other side. And make sure it's controlled, because it helps to mobilize your shoulder as well on this side. Alright. And then the wall clock would be like this. You go up, and then you go 9 o'clock, and then you go, but you go 3, okay, so it's 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. And you're just doing this.
Oh, okay.
Cross. I mean, it's scapular clock. So it's mobilizing your scapula. And you would do the same thing but the opposite side. So then it would be like,
Yeah.
but it's 3. Because we're going out, so we might as well go out this way. So it'll be 9, 12, 9, 6, 3. At a comfortable distance, yeah? And you could do it with a foam roller. But actually you can't really. So let's do the I think it's called the wall hug.
Oh,
Like this.
this one?
Yeah. How is that? Do you feel it?
Yeah.
It's a good way to stretch your
My
pecs too and
hamstring.
increase posture.
Yeah.
Okay. And a few more times. Good. Do you feel it though? Like if you're
I feel it
recovering?
in this one, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how you should feel it. All right, now do the other way. Feel it?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll look at the front behind. Awesome. Couple more times. Good. And then one more time. Awesome. Now let's do the wall clocks. We'll do your left arm first. And just go outer. 12, 9, 6, 3. Do you feel that mobilizing your shoulder?
Yeah.
You can stand further back too if you want, or move up and down just across. Good. Do that a couple more times. I hear some popping and clicking.
Yeah. I don't know where it's coming from.
Is it your shoulder?
It might be my shoulder.
Okay, let's do the other arm. Let's do the other shoulder. Oh yeah, that's not in your shoulder. That's like your elbow. But you always crack your knuckles. You're just giving
Yeah, I
yourself
just
an adjustment.
crack a lot.
That's okay. It's just hydrating your joints. which is what you want. See, that means it's working. So
Okay, good.
everything is working. If it was a painful, like, pop,
No, I think
or a
that's
crunchy sound, then that indicates some kind of pathology. Like OA, if it's crepitus, it'll be crunchy, you know?
Yeah.
And if it's a pop and it doesn't hurt, or maybe like a chronic labral tear, if there's a lot of gap in it, it's a rotator cuff tear, a pop, and a labral tear. All right, one more time. Cool, yeah, you just mobilize your joints. You just hydrated your joints and nourish them. Good. So that was that.
Thank you.